Good evening, Brian Smith. It's Monday evening. It is about 20 minutes to 9, so I apologize. My day started this morning about 4:45. Didn't get home to about 7, so here I am doing my presentation for 2018 World Religion. And you can see here on the PowerPoint behind me that my presentation topic is prayer in school. To me, I'm a little passionate about this. I think we need to have some sort of prayer in school. I have a daughter that will be a junior this year. Then I also will have a daughter who will be a freshman in high school this year. So I think we need something. I don't know if us parents are doing a poor job on teaching our kids how to be good citizens, how to be good students, how to be good colleagues. But it's like we learned a couple weeks ago, it does take a tribe to raise a child. So with that being said, we're going to roll right into the presentation. I got maybe 5 or 6 slides to go through on this PowerPoint. So again, prayer in schools. So let me ask you a question. Has the government changed the Constitution from freedom in religion to freedom from religion? A lot of people will jump on the bandwagon of the latter, that they want to totally remove religion from school. I don't think that we need to teach one religion in school, but I do think that we need to have some sort of morale-based teaching at school to teach our kids to be upstanding citizens, to teach them just how to be a good person. It's like all the religions basically we've studied thus far in this semester is most every one of them taught their people how to be just good people. So, did a little research. Back in 1962, the prayer was removed from public schools, and that was a Supreme Court ruling. And then the very next year, in 1963, the Holy Bible was removed from schools. So, years down the road, 1980, the Ten Commandments were moved from schools. So, you say, Brian, all this is Christian-based faith and stuff that was removed from school. Well, you're right. So, in the U.S., our forefathers kind of built this company on a Christian faith-based religion. So that was instilled in our schools from day one. Do I think we need to teach Christianity in school? I'm going to lean to the yes, but I'm also sensitive to other religions. I don't think we need to teach just Christianity. I think we need to teach Hinduism, Buddhism, our African religions, our Islam, our Muslims. So not only that, but different denominations of each one. There are several denominations or type out of each religions that we went through. To me, was very eye-opening on some. So there is evidence of things that has went on the increase since we've removed prayer from school. You have to be blind or deaf to have missed some of this stuff. School shootings. Like I said, I have 2 daughters. There's nothing more sobering than getting the text or that voicemail stating that they have locked the school down. All you can think about is the school shootings. And done a little digging here. So in 2016, there was 26 people that were injured in school shootings. 7 of those were fatally shot. Last year, in 2017, same number on the injured. So I don't know if that's totally accurate. There was 26 injured again in 2017. But the number doubled on fatalities. That's scary. I mean, we send our kids and we think to school and we think we're protected, but we've got kids that are coming up shooting. You got mad parents that are coming into the school shooting. So society in a whole is kind of going down the wrong rabbit hole. So the increase in drug use. I can tell you that from when I was at school, I graduated back in 1995, so I'm 41. The increase in drug use is up. And I think, I'm pretty sure it is up, but it seems like these kids put everything on social media. So we see what they do. Alcoholism, teen pregnancy. I can tell you that my daughter went to school with a young lady who had a child when she was a sophomore, come back, ended up graduating. So accolades for her for that, but most cases, they do not come back to school to finish up their high school diploma. It says HIV transmission, but I'm going to say all STDs. Kids are having sex earlier in today's time, and it's because they're not being taught the beliefs of that. That is something sacred. That is something that you should wait to share with a loved one. They're just sex is almost like kissing back when I was in high school. They're not being taught the correct things. Kids being bullied. My oldest daughter was a victim of social media bullying. So not only do you have bullying in school now, but you have physical bullying, but you have social media bullying. So let's look at some of the pros. So we need to instill a sense of morality. These kids are running around like some of them are animals. They need to be taught. They're sponges. Do more than just train a child's mind academically. What they're learning now is what they will carry out through the rest of their life. Nurture their souls and reinforce the values taught at home and in the community. So kicking it back to the values taught at home. Yes, that's where faith starts. That's where the faith that most time you'll spend the rest of your life worshiping will be what you're taught at the house. Allow religious students an opportunity to observe their religion beliefs during the school day. So they say that they give a child an opportunity now, but they're so strict on, well, you can't disrupt your classmates, you can't disrupt the class, you can't disrupt the teacher. So a kid's almost intimidated to the point where they don't do any praying or do any type of religious activities at school. So some of the cons. School prayer violates the established clause of the First Amendment, which provides that government shall make no law respecting the established of religion. So the government doesn't want to say, okay, we want to just focus on Christianity. We just want to focus on Muslims. We just want to focus on Hinduism. They don't want to show a side. So they're not going to enforce that. So prayer will highlight different religions. Again, we don't want to show any favoritism because we're a sensitive society now. If you show more favoritism towards Christianity, if you show more favoritism to the Buddhists, then the Christians get all offended and they go shoot up the place. That's what we want to stay away from. Public schools are intended for education, not religious observance or proselytification. So that is true. It is meant for education. We get taught our religious beliefs at the home. So there is some truth in that matter. The public school system is created for all students and supported by all taxpayers. It should therefore remain neutral on religious issues over which students and taxpayers will differ. So there you go. We need to take everybody's feelings into effect. So and this is some of the references here that I went through, that I got some of my numbers and some of my citations. My belief is, again, I think we need to have prayer in school. I'm not saying that we need to pray a Christian prayer. I think we need to learn about all religions. Like I said, this 2018 summer session of world religion has really opened my eyes up. So then again, this is my presentation, prayer in school. So Brian Smith coming to you again. So thank you for your time.